out when I was hurt. Fake friends, they just slipping away. Now I got it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Stafford now to throw. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Now Stafford. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel, and they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Following the penalty, Michel. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. They'll run with Michelle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Michelle. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Sony Michel, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Tua. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Tua on the move to his left. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua sets up to pass it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And Justin Coleman brings him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is Michel, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll fake it. Now Stafford escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
53 yards. And the Dolphins are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. From the gun to give to Henderson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they gave up the pick-6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Back to throw, Stafford. Well, that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the handoff, Henderson fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff, Henderson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
A play fake for Gaskin. Now Tua out to his left.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it 21-8.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. And Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He was looking for Jalen Waddle there,
but it'll be second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
Jalen Waddle as time expires in the first half.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead on the final play of the half.
And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered defensively. A disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they...
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. The first play of the second half. A big success, over 30 yards.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle,
42 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Stafford. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. To throw is Stafford. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Michel. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Again, it's Michel. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off Byron Jones. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Tua now on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
You don't like
that? All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 77 yards. And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stafford, he'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Stafford. And my goodness, another interception.
Brandon Jones picking it off.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Gaskin again on second down.
Down to the 25.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Henderson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Here's Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Stafford. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. And down inside the 15 he goes.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Throwing is Stafford. Very quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now Stafford will come up, try to get his guys a two-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Past midfield, look out. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on